Hello! With Epic 7 World Arena soon coming to an end, very, very soon, let's review again the Epic 7 Masters setup. So if you haven't watched any of my other videos or not aware yet, Smilegate is trying to push sort of like a very engaging yearly event around competitive Epic 7. And so this is the first step for that. And they changed things a little bit from previous seasons, previous years. Well, to start off, after the season is over, there's a break, and then the top 100 players will be sent an invitation. So the top 100 players that are at World Arena when season finishes will be sent an invitation by Smilegate, and then starting from the March 6th, the website opens, and then a week later you can begin submitting your registration. So the people who receive an invitation, they have no guarantee to participate unless they submit a registration. And then that lasts for about 2 weeks, right? I don't think many top 100 viewers would be watching me, but for us, for viewers, the top 100 players will have about 2 weeks to register. And once they're done, there's again from the 25th of March, right? 25th of March is when it closes. There's a short break. Things are getting settled, and Smilegate will decide out of 100 players. They will choose on 32 people, and so they have time to select them. And then there will be a group draw, and we can actually watch this. I assume we don't have a place to watch it yet, but I imagine it will be on this website in some form, and we'll get links to that soon. Right, so it will last from April until end of April, so, not April, sorry, end of May. So 2 months long events will be happening once every weekend. I myself will not be watching this live. I will be sleeping, but I'm sure I'll be curious at some point to have a look. Regardless, the prize pool is 34,000 for top 8 players, so it's 15. Second place 10,000, that's 25. Third and fourth 2.5, so that's 25. 27.5, 30,000, and then 4,000 left over for the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th place. And also the first and second people to be placed in this Epic 7 Masters Monolith Skull, right? So the Monolith is calling, Notice is calling them. They will get an entry to Epic 7 World Championship 2026, round of 16. Now, this is speculation, but let's look where we are. We're in March. This will be until end of May. So this is like the first half of the year will be for this. And I speculate that later on, they will have another round to select more people, to make another group. And from that group, you will also might get placed. So the next season of World Arena, they'll probably do the same thing again. But this is speculation. Right, so from the 100 people who do register, so right, 100 people are invited. Those that get an invitation can submit a registration. Out of those people, 32 will be selected and made into 4 groups of 8 players. Now, there will be 2 groups of 16, and each group will have 2 separate groups of 4 players. So 8 times 4, 32. How many is that? That's 4 groups, right? Each group will have 4 groups. This is confusing. Too many groups. Anyway, the global, what shall we call it? The global ensemble of players will be divided in 4 groups of 4 players for a total of 16, right? So the global ensemble will have only, from the 100 people who register, they will only choose global and European players. And from the 100 people who register separately, they will only consider Korea, Asian, and Japan servers people. So it's only 60 people from the global and Europe ensemble, and 16 people from Korea, Asia, and Japan ensemble, out of those that do register and actually, well, show up, I suppose. Right. We already looked at this group stage, best of 3. So this is details of how things will work. So let's look at the group stage here. So this will be group stage 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So there are 8 groups. So I guess there'll be one group. I imagine each week will feature one group from each of the ensembles, the global and the Asia. I'm just speculating here. And yeah, so the people that will play will be best out of 3, double elimination, meaning that out of 4 players in one group, they will play each other. Like everyone will play each other, right? So that's 3 games, 3 players. Like if you're in the group, one player faces 3 other players, and if they lose twice, those are out, and the other 2 go forward, right? And that will reduce the number of players to half, to 16. Right here, after the group stage, there will only be 16 people left, and then is knockout stage, round of 16. So yes, I imagine this will be the mixture of both the global and Asia ensemble that went through the group stage, right? Right, so after that, they will just keep fighting, and we'll keep watching every week. So interesting. Some of the days is Sunday. Oh, this will be a long weekend, right? So Saturday, and then there's a double weekend once we're actually in the knockout stage, Saturday and Sunday, and then again Saturday and Sunday. So maybe this will be the most exciting. Mark these in your calendars so you can watch them in May, middle of May. Pretty far off, so maybe we won't remember by then. I guess only one long weekend, and then here it's again 2 Saturdays. But those will be longer. Yes, so knockout stage. Knockout stage will be best of 5, single eliminations. So if you lose 3 games against an opponent, you're out. And then finals will be best of 7. Knockout stage quarterfinals, so semifinals and finals. Interesting, it still says knockout stage. I wonder if the best of 7 will also apply to the semifinals. Or quarterfinals even. Might be. We'll find out. Anyway, there's also, for those that are interested, you can actually check the detailed rules, which goes into legalese and actual criteria, what happens, like specific setups for picks and bans, what is considered a fault or a penalty. Like it goes into fairly a lot of detail and requirements for the actual players, right? So they can handle any issues that might come up. Right, so that's basically it. There isn't much else to say. I hope this will be presented well to make it worth watching, because most people are not going to participate. And myself, I'm not a big fan of RTA as a player, but I do enjoy watching competition at the highest level when it is well presented. So for me, I don't really know what is the meta, what is expected, what is common in World Arena, right? So I hope they have good commentators to explain those things, and to carry the viewers along. And I think in the past years, from what I remember, I didn't watch too much. I wasn't really playing. I think they did a fairly good job presenting, and they keep improving the interface to while they're recording and showing the matches. So I hope that this time they have some improvements on that. There's some cases where it's not clear who is doing what, like what hero is using what skill, what are the cooldowns. They will introduce showing souls for each player, so that's good. But yeah, I'll definitely watch this stage. We'll see how it goes. I mean, this is a fairly long event. I'll probably have time to watch them. I'm definitely not watching this live. But there you go. Registrations, they open on March 12th. And then it's about 2 weeks until the 25th. And then in April, after people are selected and things are ironed out, then we get our group draw. We get the people who are matched against each other, and then we actually watch some games. Right, if you think you have a chance to get to top 100, go ahead, send your submission. I'm sure if you need to know how they decide who actually is chosen out of the people who do submitted registration is somewhere here. I'm sure registration and qualification, and there is some eligibility, right? What is this? Registration and qualification. So yeah, you need to be over 20 years old. Anyway, I'm sure people who are actually interested will go over this, but go ahead and read this to make sure that you don't miss any requirements. All right. I hope this was insightful, and don't forget, World Arena is about to end, so get the rewards that you can, climb as high as you can, as you want. Have a good one.